nice to meet you at a very Chinese time of your life, Chinese Betty. You might think I'm going crazy with this one, but hear me out. That's actually the catchphrase of a girl that's been trending on TikTok lately, and she's all over my For You page. She's a cutie, she's a Betty, and she shares small tips on how to incorporate Chinese medicine into everyday life. And honestly, I know a lot of us are a little tired of short form content right now, especially YouTube communities. We want more valuable content, but sometimes you do find refreshing short form content as well. And this is one of those cases. And of course, that I've been taking notes so that I can share what I've learned with you. And I have to say that I love when something beneficial and cool goes viral, especially on TikTok. It feels like the world is healing. Or maybe I just landed in a really blessed corner of the internet. But it doesn't really matter. I have the info and I'm going to share it with you. And also, just to be clear, from the start, I'm not giving medical advices. I'm just sharing things that made me stop. Things that I took notes on while watching her content, plus some, reflections inspired by it. I think the reason this kind of content resonates so much right now is because we are exhausted by extremes. If you think about it, all over internet we see extreme diets, extreme fitness routines, extreme productivity. I don't know about you, but I feel the toxic productivity pressure on myself every day. And suddenly someone shows up and says, you know what, be gentle with your body. And this somehow feels revolutionary. That's sad. Saying this feels sad. I started realizing how many things we do daily are actually completely against our body's natural rhythm. For example, coffee on an empty stomach. I know you are guilty of it. I am guilty of it. Eating cold food in winter. Sitting still all day and expecting to feel good. No daily walk for our mental health. No moving our body, nothing. This content didn't tell me to do more. It told me to slow down, actually. And it feels like a fresh breath of air. The first thing she mentioned in almost every video is starting the day with hot water or warm tea instead of coffee, especially on an empty stomach. And at first I was like, yeah, okay, that sounds nice, but does it matter? Even if I'm going to do that, does it matter? And I have to be real here. I used to be the type of person who wakes up, skip breakfast, rushes through the morning just to get things down, maybe drink some coffee and eat a biscuit, and that's it. Sometimes I still am, but I don't like it. When you actually think about it, your stomach has been empty for 7, 8 hours, 6 hours, I don't know. And the first thing you are putting into it is something very acidic, And it also feels like you're ambushing your body first thing in the morning. Some people might not have a problem with it, but I do have a problem with it. I do feel the acidic thing in my stomach. Warm water, on the other hand, is gentle. It wakes up your digestion slowly. She boils, and I see something really nice. She boils water, adds goji berries, I need to buy those, peels pears or apples, slices them, and lets everything infuse. I love it. Looks like a potion. And honestly, I really want to start doing this. Maybe by preparing everything the night before. So, morning won't feel that rushed anymore. And while I was seeing this kind of videos from her, because she has a lot on this topic with warm water, most just reminders. It actually reminded me a lot of Atomic Habits by James Clear. One of the main ideas from the book is that habits don't stick because we lack motivation. They stick when they are easy. Of course, obvious and gentle enough to repeat. You have to make everything easy for you to actually incorporate a new habit. And that's exactly what I love about these Chinese medicine inspired tips. Nobody is telling you something extreme, Nobody is telling you to wake up at 5 a.m. Nobody is telling you to completely change your life overnight. It's just things like drink warm water instead of choking your body with coffee early in the morning. And I don't know, they focused on tiny changes but done consistently. And Atomic Habits really teaches you that it's not about doing something perfectly. It's about making the habit so easy that you don't have a reason not to do it. And that's the key, to be honest, on reaching your goals. Like, if you want to drink warm water in the morning, don't rely on motivation alone. Prepare everything the night before. Put the kettle out. Leave the mug on the counter. And that's what made this content click for me even more. It's not extreme, it's sustainable. Okay, so let's move forward to the next tip. Another thing that really stood out for me from her videos is the idea of eating warm meals and drink warm drinks during colder seasons. No raw salads, no ice cold smoothies in winter after a good workout, even though that feels like heaven for me. And when you actually think about it, it's a very intuitive. If your body during the cold seasons is already trying to stay warm, why make digestion even harder by giving it cold food and drinks? In Western culture, we often follow food trends without really thinking about seasons. But instinctively, most of us already crave warm food in the winter. I mean, I do love soups, stews, baked meals, and you can be so creative with everything, to be honest. I mean, our bodies kind of already know what they need, And with this tip, you kind of can adopt the mindset of just hear your body out. Your body is going to tell you what's its needs, And also, one of my favorite ideas is thinking about food, tiny portions. Instead of asking, is this allowed? You ask, okay, what does this give me? Energy, antioxidants, support for skin and hair because you want to grow long, healthy hair, healthy aging. I don't know, that mindset shift alone completely changes your relationship with food. So yeah, everything you consume is an input, not just for your body, but for your mood and energy too. I love this. This kind of healed something in me. Just saying it out loud like this, it feels nice. And another recurring theme is movement, especially in the morning and right before going to bed. After sleeping a few hours, some good hours during the night, your body has been completely still, and even gentle movement helps release that stagnant energy. Something like stretching, yoga, a few jumps, I don't know, whatever feels right in that certain morning, that certain day. And also before bed, light movement helps your body relax and prepare it for a long night's sleep. And the same idea applies to keeping your body warm. Going back right now, even something as simple as wearing house slippers to keep your feet warm. I love it. I love that. I've noticed that, I don't know, they just have small habits but big impact, and they do have something with keeping the body temperature high. That's interesting. And also I got my grandmother is crocheting some wool socks and she's giving it to me, and I love those. Okay, I'm not saying you need to change overnight. These are just small gentle ideas that encourage you to listen to your body instead of fighting it. That's all. If you can take something from this video, take this. And honestly, that's something I want more of this year, talking about New Year's resolutions. Slower mornings, more intentions, more kindness towards my own body. You know what I mean? If you enjoyed this kind of content, let me know. And if you want, I can share which of these habits actually stick with me long term. That's a good and big thing, you know. But anyway, I will keep you updated, lovelies. Don't forget to interact with this video, give it some love. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah! Bye bye bye.